The most regretted college degrees.
Zach went to college. I did not. Is college a waste of time? According to the Federal Reserve, 35%.
God damn! Listen, there is a sorority girl right now that is majoring in communications, right? And the second she gets done with college and she got no job, she definitely gonna be looking back at this and being part of the 35% and saying, I should not have gone into patience because I can't even communicate properly. I'm sorry. I love you, ladies. I love you, ladies. I'm sorry. I love you, ladies.
Of study.
I love you, ladies. I'm sorry.
Today we are breaking down the top 5 most regretted and top 5 least.
I'm gonna say communications, art, English, history.
We're gonna talk to people who got these degrees.
Do you regret your degree?
And most importantly, we're gonna decide whether Zach is an idiot for going to art school.
Cool.
All right, let's jump right into it, starting with the 5th most regretted college degree / field of study.
Education.
Education. Ding.
You're telling me you're going to get educated to get an education degree. Oh my god, bro. If I ask my friend, yo, bro, what's your major? And he says education, I'm like, yo, are you not getting educated right now? So you want to educate other people on education. Got it, bro. Just tell me that. Just tell me that.
Damn, that's a bummer.
That's so sad.
That is a bummer. Yeah, it's the people who take care of our kids, man.
My sister got her degree in education, actually. We should call her because she's not a teacher anymore.
Oh, my bad.
Do you wish you had studied something other than education?
Yes.
Yes, because I don't really use my bachelor's.
What do you think the main thing is that causes people who got their degrees in education to regret it?
Red tape.
Ah, like what do you mean?
Well, they're not doing this for the pay. They're obviously doing this for a greater purpose. You know, you're trying to do what you think.
Can we give a shout out to all the teachers? There are some teachers that actually spend money out of their pocket for the students. And that's respectable because I had teachers like that. And I'll be honest, man. It really touched my heart. There's some great teachers out there that are very underpaid and deserve a lot more money. I'll lay out
structures of way of doing things. You know, government implementing all their blockades and the politics of it. These structures aren't necessarily created by people that teach. So it's a lot of back and forth to come up against. I don't know if I should.
Bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Thanks for being in our video.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, shout out her, bro. Shout out her.
That was insightful.
Yeah, for sure.
He has a good sister.
Bummer for that to be the first one, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Let's get a little bit more positive.
Number 5, least regretted.
Finance.
Business /
Avocados in Mexico! Wait, I didn't go to college. Why am I happy? I dropped out. Why did I just get so happy for other people?
That makes sense.
I'm mad now.
So
I'm mad.
business
I'm
and
mad.
management includes a lot of things. Business administration, finance, marketing, accounting, human resource management, international business. Basically anything that needs to be taken care of is in business.
I think people who get this degree have no delusion about what their life's going to be like. I'm coming to college to have a good time, and if things don't work out, hey, that's okay. If they do work out, great. You know, like it's just
business, dude. These guys have TikToks and they walk up to restaurants and try and get in without reservations.
Let me see if my buddy Matt, I think he majored in business.
Alright, listen. Realistically, right? Everybody's like, bro, if you have a business degree, why don't you just start your own business? Hello, Miami, here I come. One business, please. Miami, one business. Hope it goes well. If it doesn't, GG's.
Yo, Matt.
Nah, I'm kidding. This
you
all
majored
it-
in business, right?
This is all it. This is
marketing.
Hi,
This is it. If YouTube, Twitch don't work out, man, I'm just go and be a regular kid. If they do work out, man, I'm gonna take this until I become the very best. I'm not trying to become no mediocre streamer, YouTuber. No, I want to be the best. No, don't get it wrong. I don't want to become mediocre. I'm sorry. For some people, that's okay. No, I don't want to do that. I want to become the best. I want to be number 1. Is it delusion? Maybe. Is it confidence? Absolutely.
James. It's the number 5 like people
And I
are
hope you
most
join me.
happy that they majored in it.
Really?
Yeah, do you regret your degree? Are you happy that you got your degree?
Here, one second. Can I also just do a copy real quick? Or pour over? Just give me 1 second to finish paying real quick.
Yeah.
You can tell this guy's got the goods.
Yeah. So doing a second transaction, right? Yeah. Perfect. Let's just do that.
That's all.
Okay. Thank you. I was basically like highly recommended by my parents that I need to get a business degree. But I would have got a degree in like engineering or science in some capacity because I actually like enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Like if you got a degree in like finance or accounting, I think that'd be helpful. Like,
my
I got a
bad.
degree in
I
marketing,
was
I
talking
think
about
that's like an absolute joke. I don't think it actually like helps with anything. But like I'm
Yeah.
happy, I guess, that I have it.
It's the 5th least regretted. Like, why do you...
Basically, well, all I heard him say was, I kind of have it. I don't really care for it. Like, I'm not gonna read it, but at the same time, it's like, it just sits there.
I think that is?
I would say that people are probably happy with it because it like everybody ends up going and working in business no matter what your profession
That
is.
is actually pretty true,
Well,
though.
dude, thanks for
whole world's a
answering
business,
questions,
think about
dude. I'll see you tonight.
Every country's a
I'll
business.
see you
Every
later.
country's a business.
Later.
Should I not tell Lindsay?
See ya
Avocados in Mexico. My bad.
tonight. Okay, that was hilarious. He's like, I don't regret it at all. Huge waste of time.
Yeah. But he did make a good point there at the end where like everything is business.
Yeah, I think no matter what you do in your life, you'd be like, oh,
Yo!
well, I used that thing I learned from business.
Yo, editor, put something right here that says, I am so handsome. Right here. I am so handsome, editor. Put this video right here. I'm telling you, I want you to put it. Thank you, editor. I love you, editor.
School. Like, there will be something.
Yeah.
You won't feel like it was a
Thank you, editor. I
total
like you.
waste.
Also, we got to see a little peek of the degree in use when he solved that coffee problem.
Yeah, so doing a second transaction, right?
Let's just make 2 transactions. That's management. That's business. Now back to the SAT
Wait.
list. The number 4
R,
most
R,
regretted college
R.
degree
I'm telling you, R
/ field of study
reputations.
is law.
Law?
Law.
What? How do you regret becoming a lawyer, though? Or is it that people don't get jobs as lawyers? Hold on, let me actually watch.
Really?
Interesting.
That is interesting. I bet. it's
Avocado
pretty
from
interesting.
Mexico.
It's easier to convince yourself that you could be a lawyer than you could be a doctor. Like, there's no part of me that's like, oh, I could be a doctor. But, like,
True.
100% of me is like, dude, I'd be a sick lawyer. And
Because I know how to talk, bro. Like, I talk the talk.
I think that the way lawyers are portrayed in art and media is pretty romantic. Like, how many movies are there about, like, a Matthew... You can't handle the truth. Yeah.
Did you order the code red? You're goddamn right I did!
Giving speeches and stuff.
When the
Hey,
shit
man.
hits the fan, some guys run and some guys,
Guys
stay.
die.
When the reality
I'm gonna
is
say don't.
your job is to read things and not miss anything.
Why did I hire you?
Harvey Specter.
Police report summarized.
Harvey.
Traffic signal analysis. Medallion bids.
Okay.
Attendee.
I like the show, but Mike Ross, his superpower was to be able to remember everything he's ever read. I'm sorry, bro. You're telling me guy had a photographic memory, and all of a sudden he became the world's greatest lawyer? Then why do we have more lawyers that have photographic memories? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Not gonna lie. The whole concept was
That's
dope.
why you hired
It
me.
was a good show,
Let
though.
me see if Graham will pick up.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Graham, I wanted to hit you up to see if you know why you think people who pursue law end up regretting that pursuit.
Yes, I think that it attracts a certain crowd of people who enjoy academia and the study of law and don't like practicing law, which is like less academic in nature and a little bit more like practical.
Thanks, dude.
Imagine your parents send you to get a law degree. $300,000 down the drain. Bam, $300,000 gone. That's for your degree, right? You gotta pay a lot of money for that degree, especially a good law school. $400,000. And your mom comes up to you and says, son, when are you gonna become a lawyer? I can't wait for you to become a great lawyer. He's like, Mom, I don't wanna become a lawyer. I just like enjoying law. I enjoy reading law. I don't wanna become no lawyer. Hell no, Mom, I'm good. I would be sick to my stomach. Word of God, I'd be sick to my stomach.
That's a cool take.
Yeah, probably what you end up doing ends up maybe being boring. But this one might not be. This is the 4th most least regretted college degree.
Field of study.
Vocational / technical.
What? What is
This
that?
is electricians, plumbers,
Ooh.
automotive technology, cosmetology, culinary school. We're talking about the trades.
I think
Okay, I was
we've
gonna
seen
say
like
it's
the
a trade school, right? It's
expectation
not
versus
college.
reality brought up for both of these, right? Like expected one thing, didn't expect the red tape. Expected all the academia, didn't expect the workload or whatever.
I'm gonna say this. If you don't like college, I think trade school is the best thing for you. Or you find something you really love and you find a way to make it profitable. Because listen, realistically, it's easier to find one thing you really love doing and make money off it than try to do something you hate and you don't even want to show up for the work for it. Does that make sense? It doesn't probably. I'm just saying. But my bad.
Must be like the most opposite with expectation because you're like, I assume I'm going to be plumbing if I go to this plumbing school.
Yeah, dude, I became a plumber. Did you know I got to deal with water?
Yeah.
So it's worth noting that there are other
See,
factors.
I was a plumber. I would not call myself a plumber. I'd give myself a cool nickname like underwater surgical assistants or ceramic designer. Yo, you wanna hire me for my ceramic designing? It's $800 an hour. What are they gonna say? What's ceramic designing? I'm like, it's where I take the occupational, the bulbs, I reshape everything. It's almost like magic. Some people will fall for that. Just know, ceramic designer. I'll be there.
Beyond the field of study that affects whether someone considers their education worth it, like level of education. So people with master's or doctorate degrees felt their education was more worth it than people with associate degrees.
Okay.
Age played a factor too. People who were older more often felt that the costs were worth it, which makes total freaking sense. The survey said what you're probably thinking. This variation may also be driven by the rising costs of higher education and the increased use of student loans.
I'm gonna explain why I didn't go to college. I don't think college is a scam. I just couldn't afford it. I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't afford it. I couldn't really go to college. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I went to community college. I'll say that. I'll say I went to community college. I tried it. I'm just not a smart person. I know myself. I'm an entertainer first and foremost. When it comes to like book smart, I'm not it. I'll be honest. I know my flaws. I love my flaws. It's what makes me me. I'm not the smartest person. It's okay. I've always been made fun of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not good at math. I'm not good at English. I'm not good at like geometry, etc. You know, I'm not good at these things. I know what I love to do though. I love to sit in front of a camera and talk to people and entertain people. I love doing that. That's my thing, right? But I don't think I regretted even trying to go to school. Because I'm gonna explain why though. Because it's like, for some people, sure, you're book smart, you know? But if you don't like take it as an experience, then you're not taking anything away from it. Like every bad thing has a good thing if you really look close enough at it, you know? And yeah, I'll say this, man. College is not for everybody. I definitely think you should try. Go to college, man. Experience life. Yeah, sorry, I'm stupid. I forgot. What am I saying?
Which makes costs remain more salient into adulthood.
All the old people in the survey, you like see the bars on these charts, and they're all like, I don't regret it at all.
Yeah, I had a blast. I had so much fun. It cost me $36, and then I bought a house for $15,000. Then I just sold it for $4 million. Another big factor is whether or not people have student loans.
Really?
That makes $4 million. Another big
How did he sell a house for $4 billion? What? Who bought a house for $4 billion? Elon Musk? Why?
factor is whether or not people have student loans.
That's insane.
It's just obvious. I mean, it makes sense.
And a final big factor is the type of institution. Public institutions are like UC schools, state schools, you know, Ohio State University or Florida. It's definitely the most common type of college. Then you have private, non-profit schools.
Wait, what is this?
Which is like
USC Williams College? William had a college. What? New York State University.
USC
Harvard?
or small liberal arts schools.
Okay.
All the Ivy League schools are actually in this category. And then private, for-profit institutions are like DeVry or University of Phoenix.
They've kind of come under a lot of scrutiny. They have pretty bad graduation rates.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I don't want to disparage people who graduate from DeVry, but
My interpretation is it's like the bank, which is not a perfect institution, versus the payday loan place,
yeah.
which
Damn,
is
$4 billion.
a
You guys
less
crazy.
perfect institution.
He sold a house for $4
Next,
billion. He's a billionaire. Why are you
third
doing
most
Why is he doing YouTube if he's a billionaire? Bro, it's a joke. He was joking. Now I look dumb. See? Now I know I look dumb.
regretted type of degree?
Life
Life
science.
sciences.
What?
Interesting.
Life sciences. Oh, science that deals with life. We're talking
Biology.
Biochemistry.
molecular
I might be dumb. I might not be dumb. Hold on.
biology,
Ecology.
botany,
What?
Zoology.
genetics.
All sorts of stuff like that.
I'm
Genetics.
actually very surprised that so many people regret going into this field. This seems like one of the fields that, like, you know,
I don't. I had a biology teacher that he got his girlfriend pregnant at 49, and he said, "Bro, I hate my life." He literally said this word for word. He's like, "I hate my life." He's like, "Now I gotta raise another kid while I'm 49. I'm already old. That kid gonna be 20. I'm gonna be 70. My life ain't living no more. Like, I'm good off this." I'm like, "Damn, bro." And he's like, I said, "What started all this?" I swear, this is a true story. He said, "Biology." True story. High school.
I'm gonna go study plants.
Sophomore
I'm gonna
year.
go study dolphins. I'm gonna go study the human systems.
Let me see if Mooney picks up because,
Okay.
I haven't talked to this guy in forever. It's
Can we talk about the fact how they have a friend or a sister that has graduated from every single one of these categories? There's gotta be some type of Illuminati. I'm calling it Illuminati. There's gotta be Illuminati something. They gotta be from the Illuminati, because how do they have everybody for this? How? I don't understand it.
Oh, Zach,
Mooney. I'm making a video about college degrees.
I have a horticulture degree.
I don't even know what that means.
Horticulture is like the study of fruits and nuts.
Oh, horticulture.
Applied.
You're telling me he went to school to study nuts. GG's. Hey, yo. You going to school to study nuts? Nah. Hey, I see you. I'm gonna say you the nuttiest. You the nuttiest, man. You the nuttiest. You the nuttiest, my brother. You the nuttiest. Avocados from Mexico.
That means.
Horticulture is like the study of fruits and nuts.
Oh.
So nice. He went to college to literally study fruits and nuts. You the nuttiest brother I've ever met. Avocados from Mexico.
Horticulture. I guess the question is,
Yeah.
do you
Study them nuts.
regret
Study
your degree?
them nuts. Study them
Maybe I'll
nuts.
just speak for like agriculture.
Study
Like,
what?
if you work on a farm your whole life, like you don't really need a degree unless you're doing research. You're probably doing some like grunt work that you don't need a college degree for, and like the pay isn't great. And then I would say like if you're doing like life sciences, you're either teaching or you're working in a
Damn.
rural area.
See,
Yeah.
he said he got to study nuts. You can tell he already said. He's really upset that he had to study nuts. He's like, man, I had to study nuts. What going on, bro? What going on? I don't want to study nuts. They only give me some nuts. Pause.
You know, can't like live in the city. You know, like
But you're happy with your degree?
yeah, I'm pretty happy with my degree. You know, a lot of people don't
He
go
lying. He lying. He just said he don't use it at all. What you gonna be happy with something you don't use at all? I've used it.
into research. In my case, I did, so that's why it was useful for me.
You got a PhD, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm still doing my PhD.
And you're like breeding apricots?
I'm breeding hazelnuts.
You went to college to breed hazelnuts. I've seen it all. I've heard it all. You went to college to breed hazelnuts. You took 1 hazelnut, 2 hazelnut, you made a 3 hazelnut, and you... Congratulations, my good sir.
Yeah.
To be resistant to like fungus or something?
Yeah, exactly.
I can't believe I nailed
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
Aren't you trying to do it the natural way or something?
Yeah, we've collected these hazelnuts. I don't know how much you can say about that, but like basically we've gone throughout the world before any of these like, you know, wars started happening in Russia and like geopolitical stuff has been happening in Turkey, but
Oh, GG's.
used molecular biology.
I gotta keep shooting this video, but I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, dude. Glad to hear from you.
Thanks, bro.
Awesome. See you later.
Later.
Dude.
What a smart guy.
Yeah, dude. And also like these wars in Russia and then
I don't know what
geopolitical
I'm
situation in
about to say.
Turkey. Don't know how much I can talk about this. You know, I use molecular, but
It must have been the win. It must have been the win. I'm not gonna lie. It must have been the win. The win just came and went by. I don't understand what happened. It framed me. I'm good. I didn't fart. It did.
biology, but I'm making these like hazelnuts. So if you like Nutella,
Avocados from Mexico. It smells so bad. Ugh. When that came out of me, pause.
it's a lot deeper than it looks, dude.
That's an example
Damn.
of someone who got like a college degree who's really using it
Right.
in a way that you're like, huh, I guess we do need educated people like
Can we talk about how these two are amazing friends, bro? I don't know their actual relationship. They might be brothers, but bro, hey, W to these two. Cause let me tell you something. Keeping a friend is harder than it looks. It's hard. It's hard to keep a friend. I'm gonna be honest. It's hard. It's hard to keep a friend. Congrats to that, bro. Avocados from Mexico.
world going.
100%. I think he brought up a good point. He went into research and went into like the actual sciences of it and like the development, I guess, of new plants. But a lot of people who go into agriculture go into
Ow.
it to like work in a farm or something.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I could see why how those people are like, yeah, not what I signed up for.
Yeah.
I live in the middle of nowhere. I didn't grow up doing this. Turns out I don't like farming. You got to wake
Yeah.
up early and it's hard to meet girls.
Yo, to the farmers, I'll lay ya. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I've seen the movies. That's a bad comparison. I'm not gonna lie. That's a bad comparison. I saw the movies, right? And I'm like, they make farming seem cool. Then I went and saw a real farmer work. And he gets up at the crack of dawn. He finishes probably at what? 7, 8, 9 p.m.? They do more hard work than any of you can ever find out. I'm not gonna lie. I will never get into farming a day in my life. I'm sorry. But shout out to all the farmers. Swear to God. Shout out to them.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
Mooney.
Mooneyham.
Shouts to Moon. And now time for a quick dog break. Physical
Sorry.
therapists. It's
Yeah.
like life sciences, but you touch people and take
Hell,
their
all right,
blood.
hell.
My buddy Chris is a dentist.
That's not
That's-
a dentist.
He's a doctor, gang.
Oh, he blocked you.
My buddy is a anesthesiologist.
Okay.
Your call.
How does he have friends in every category? Illuminati. Hold on. He gotta be part of the Illuminati. Hold on. He gotta be part of the Illuminati. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He gotta be part of the Illuminati. He gotta be part of the Illuminati. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He gotta be part of them. He gotta be part.
Has been forwarded to voicemail.
He getting blocked by everybody.
anyone answering the phone? It's 3
He getting blocked by
Just
everybody.
call me back.
Oh,
Be cool. Be cool.
I'm curious to
Amigo,
know,
amigo.
like, do you regret your college degree?
I don't really. I do regret my college degree in terms of my
What?
undergraduate because I got a chemistry degrees, but then when I went to medical school, ultimately 98% of what I learned was worthless, and felt like I spent 4 years of studying a subject that I just didn't really have any kind.
he just said I wasted 4 years. Oh my god, I would be sick. Hold on. Imagine walking up to class. You're like, listen, imagine walking up to class with swagger, like, Yeah, I spent 4 years getting the hell of y'all. What's good, yeah? What you mean we don't use any of that what you just learned? Hello? I just spent 200,000. You saying I'm not going to learn any of this? I don't need any of this. I just spent 400,000. And now I gotta spend another 300,000 on this other degree. And you're saying I don't need this? No, we're gonna study this. We're gonna study this, whether you like it or not. We're the bro. That's what I'm going up. Talk about I just wasted 4 years. Hell nah. You got me. Nah.
Usefulness for. I kind of wish I had studied maybe a more philosophical approach.
But you're happy to be a doctor now.
I am happy to be a doctor. I'm not upset with my financial predicament, but there's different levels and positions too in terms of income.
Where are you at?
That's why I say, chat. Humans always want more. This guy can be making 300K a year. He's like, nah, I want 600. The guy making 600 is like, damn, I want to make 1.2 mil. The guy making 1.2 mil is saying he wants a new house, so you got to make 2 mil. But guess what? The guy making 2 mil, that's 65, is looking at that young guy that's making 300K, saying, damn, I wish I could be him. And he's saying, I wish I could be him. My bad, I don't know why I did that soundboard. I'm trying to get real. If you look around, everybody has something that somebody else wants. Don't think just because you might have little now, you don't have anything. You're still young. You're 25, you're 26, you're 27. You're still young. The guy that's 60 is looking at you and be like, damn, I would give everything up right now, financial wise, to be young at his age again. Be dead, bro. $0 to my name. But I'm 27, and then I can figure something out. So live your life, bro. Be amazing.
And that ladder.
I'm definitely on the upper end of physician incomes. I do pretty well.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm a pretty stable job. There's a lot of people that like you for what you do.
I think we get the gist. People don't hate you. You make a good amount of money, and seems
Hey, I'm happy
chill.
for it, bro.
It is what it is, so.
Thanks for the insight. What do we think? I mean, I thought the big reason health was gonna be so high was because it's like education, but you get paid a lot of money.
Like, you mean it's
I thought it was gonna be both
morally, you feel like you're doing something good.
Yeah.
But then you get paid.
Yeah.
All right, so that's no surprise. The doctor doesn't regret being a doctor, but he does regret not majoring in poems or something.
I think it shows
Philosophy.
that getting an education doesn't always have to be about turning it
Money.
into a
Yeah.
career. It
I
is cool
agree,
to just
I agree.
better yourself for the hell of bettering yourself.
Yeah. The number 2 most
Art.
regretted
I'm told you gotta be art.
field of study is humanities /
I know it. But listen, I'm gonna say this. Your creativity is your creativity. Don't let any college take that away. If you don't get accepted into the art college you want, that does not make you any less brilliant. You're still a genius. Use your own ideas and go from there. Make your idea. You want to paint pieces? Start painting pieces. Start selling your pieces. Start making content about your pieces. Start talking about how your pieces came to life. Why did you add this to your piece? Why you took this out? Become great by doing great things. Why am I becoming this philosophical? I'm sorry.
Art.
I'm entertaining. I apologize.
Art. That's me. How embarrassing. I studied film, which was in that
I don't think it
category.
is.
What is a
I don't
humanity?
think it is.
Humanities include the study of history, philosophy, and religion, modern and ancient languages and literatures, fine and performing arts,
I think philosophy, literature,
media.
That's a lot of stuff.
media. I think a lot of these are fine.
experience.
The
Yeah.
human experience.
Yes, everything's alright.
The human experience.
I don't
mean, it's
understand why people
totally
hate art. I think
understandable
it's
why
beautiful.
so many
I think
people
everything-
regret this. Film school.
I think streaming is an art. I think YouTube is an art. I think everything is an art that somebody adds their little piece to it.
and art degrees, they're a big gamble. Like,
Yeah.
there's way more people majoring in that than jobs available.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Totally
I agree
see
with that.
why a lot of people who majored in a crapshoot got snake eyes and were like, bah, I should have done that.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I think the only reason I don't regret it is because I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Like, if I had given up at some point and wasn't doing anything related to any of it, I would be like, dude, I should have gone to school for engineering. If I had a friend who's like an accountant,
See, I honestly understand his point. He made a very valid point. He basically said, if I didn't have a job doing what I do, which he loves art, right? Because he majored in art. Maybe he doesn't love it, but he majored in it and he wants to do art things. And he got a job. He said, but if I didn't get the job, then I would have regretted it. So it was like, it was dependent on the job he got.
And I asked them to meet
Which
up
I
after
get,
work.
I
And they're like,
understand.
oh, I can't. I
Very
go to
understandable.
UCLA every Wednesday for my like screenwriting class, and they're just doing it for the pursuit of it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's super cool.
So it sucks that people regret.
He's gonna call him, watch, he's
pursuing
gonna call
those
him, I
things,
feel
'cause
it, I
think a
feel
lot
it.
of humanities and arts comes from a place of interest or passion.
The truth is, work without will and work without direction only makes you a beast of burden.
Oh, is that a quote?
Yeah.
Who said that?
I don't know.
You?
Another important takeaway from the study
was
is
actually funny.
someone's field of study isn't always the most regretted aspect of higher education. A lot of times it's a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
From a statistical standpoint, the number one regret in regards to higher education, more than the field of study, according to this survey,
Okay.
with 45% of students feeling this way, is not getting more education.
What?
A huge contributor to that is 61% of dropouts wishing that they had finished school. All right.
See, don't ever quit on yourself, man. Because if you quit on yourself, everybody behind you that gave you a piece of life. By that I mean you have a big rope behind you. Have not a rope, sorry. You have a big cape behind you. You're a superhero. Think of yourself as a superhero, right? And you got a big cape behind you. And it's a long cape. I mean long. It's miles long, right? And on that cape is a little sentimental thing. It's nothing. It's just a piece of paper, right? It's a piece of paper on that cape. And it's everybody you've ever met in your life. Each person gives you a little piece of paper. It may be a random guy you met on the coffee shop. You said, hi, how are you? He's like, bro, I love your jacket. Boom. He gave you a little. He gave it to you, right? And then that cape gets filled and filled and filled. Overall, the cape becomes this long, beautiful thing of human memories, of compliments, of motivational stuff that you've done. And other people have contributed, right? But the second you give up on yourself, that cape is gone. And you have to rebuild that cape. Because not only did you lose it, but you forgot what everybody that believed in you, why they believed in you. So you lose that cape and you gotta rebuild. But it's okay to rebuild as long as you don't stop, you can always rebuild. But remember, that cape has become miles long again. And the only way that cape starts to get long is if you give yourself that first step. Thank you.
Number 2, least regretted field of study is
Computer sciences.
sciences.
Oh, of course. I mean, that just
Beep,
makes
boop.
sense.
That's valid.
Boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop.
That's pretty much sums it up.
It's the science of computers, ladies and gentlemen. And what is the number one thing in the whole society these days?
Computers.
You get it.
AI.
Computers. Computer science.
I got it right.
Is basically the new medical school. Once we
Yeah.
got a bunch of clankers running around.
What? What do you call? Yo, get back up, bro. Get back up. Come on, bro. Come on. You're embarrassing us,
So
AIs.
for years and years, you've been told like,
Us AIs. Hold on. I'm AI. Hold on. What are we? Us AIs. I'm not an AI. I'm not AI. Avocados from Mexico.
this is safe, go into coding until like last year when they're like, oh, you know what actually AI is like really good at?
Cody.
Your job. And carrying on the theme that we've seen from this list, people make a dump truck load of money doing this.
Should we call someone?
Hello?
Yo, Ross.
up?
You have one of the least regret.
I'm gonna predict he makes 200 to 300K a year. That sounds insane until you hear it.
college degrees. I think. What was your degree?
Computer science.
How do you feel about your degree, and then why do you think it's people are so happy with their computer science degrees?
Yeah, I mean, I don't regret it. The reason I don't regret it is the freedom of work and the ease
True.
of work. Last time I changed jobs, it took me like less than a week to find a new job. The fact that I can work from home, can kind of work like whatever hours I want as long as I get my work done is really nice. Oh yeah, and I get paid well, so.
Yeah, that helps. Now with AI and coding, what level do you think that disruption is going to be at?
It's gonna hurt newer people more than people like me. Instead of people hiring interns and dealing with that, they're like, well, we can probably just get AI to write code that's good enough and then have someone senior look at it. That's a possible shortfall, or maybe it works, right? And we
Damn,
just,
he's
program
right,
it
actually.
dies in the next 10 years.
Are you worried about that at all?
I mean, not really, because like there's nothing I can do to change it. So if it happens, it happens, and I'll get a new job.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
You're smart.
Based. That's smart as hell, bro.
Swing a hammer somewhere, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Well, thank you.
Oh, hey, that was a good. He's a good guy. He's
The
a good
higher
guy.
we go up this list, the more people are like, and you know, I get paid pretty well.
yeah. They don't want to say it.
Before we
What's
go any
number
further,
one?
I just want to remind you guys that subscriber numbers makes us feel better and not regret our chosen path.
The median income of a subscriber to Speed is double that of somebody who's not
Yeah.
subscribed.
On average, the
Aw.
median income of a Speed subscriber is 45 times higher than that of
W
someone
method.
not
They know I'm broke. They're trying to
My
get me
mom
to subscribe. I
subscribed to
will.
Speed and it
I
changed
will.
her life.
I'll
She
subscribe.
grew 6 inches.
If the
and she
ending
can
is well,
vote
though.
now.
Wow.
We are down to the most and least regretted degree/field of study for people in America. The most regretted college degree in America is
/ field of study.
What is it? Behavioral science.
social/
So, therapists.
behavioral sciences.
If it says therapist.
All right, so
Oh,
this
man.
includes psychology, sociology, anthropology, criminal justice, social work, communication studies, behavioral science, and international relations.
I'm gonna be honest. I think, no offense, I think getting married to a therapist gotta be the worst thing in human history. Imagine having a wife that's so smart she could tell everything that's wrong with you. If you didn't take a shower, she'd know. Not because you smell, because she would know by your behavior. Oh, no, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Avocado de Mexico.
I'm just imagining a psychologist working at a federal prison.
Yeah.
And it just being brutal, exhausting, emotionally difficult work.
Yeah.
And then they don't make a lot of money.
It's doom scrolling IRL. It's like, all right, time to have this other sad guy come in and talk to me on Zoom for an hour.
Damn.
And then I get to have lunch. I could call my
Lunch?
therapist, but I think
You better
that'd be
throw that
weird.
up after you hear the next guy.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Get breakfast.
You'd be like, hey, do you regret your degree?
Yeah,
And
you're
be
the
like,
number one most regretted. Your job is the most regretted degree in the world. How do you feel about it? It's like, oh, I guess I do have some regrets.
You know what's crazy? I think it's wait, hold on. What did I
Health.
do?
Social.
work, do that.
Yeah. Ever because you're just
Wait,
I
what?
think you're supposed to.
scrolling.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
So college got what after high school? Some regrets.
There you go, my bad,
Maybe
I'm
I'll
sorry.
call my therapist. It's harder than ever to give young people advice on what they should do after high school. There was
I
a
agree, I
time
agree.
when the smart move was simple. You go to college. What you studied didn't matter much because you were just like better off having a degree. College got insanely expensive. More recently, everyone was saying, forget college, just learn how to code. Now people say AI
Go to
writes
trade school.
code better than humans.
So go to trade
what
school,
is
watch.
the best plan? Trade school? Maybe.
No.
College? Maybe. Pick a major just for a paycheck? Maybe. Study something that you love and then it doesn't.
I think here's what it is. And this is my personal take. You might not like me, whatever. If you actually agree with the take, please comment down below that you actually agree with the take so I don't sound crazy. I think you chase your dream. If your dream is to be able to record videos and have fun throughout your entire life, you work every day towards that dream. If your dream is to take photos of athletes running around on a football field, on a soccer field, on an ice hockey field, you do that. But whatever your dream is, protect it and fight for it. Not physically, but don't let anybody swallow up your dream and say, no, you can't do it. No, you could do it. You will do it. Because I believe in you, and it's not going to matter what I believe in, though. It's going to matter what you believe in. Word of bro. Motivational.
Matter, you'll fall into a way to make money. Maybe join the family business straight out of high school, drop out and start your own thing.
Yep, that's
Honestly,
what I did. I dropped out and did my thing.
I don't know. All of those are extremely viable options. What I do know is this. Over the last decade, we've noticed that there's way more anti-education and anti-intellectual talk creeping into conversations from every side. And I don't freaking jive with it because at its core, education is good. It's about bettering yourself and it betters the world. And I would never discourage anyone from trying to do that. If you're a younger
Okay,
person,
I understand his POV,
video,
though. I
just
understand his
do
POV.
your best to be smart about the path that you choose. I wish I could give you better advice, but I really don't have an answer.
If anyone's trying to give you a blanket answer to this question, you probably shouldn't listen to them.
I agree with
Yeah,
this
they're
answer.
either dumb or they're lying. To end this on a positive note, the number one least regretted type of degree is.
Do you have a guess?
I thought it would be this one. Is it improv? Is it improv?
Theater. I'm
school?
gonna say theater. I'm gonna say theater. I'm gonna say theater. I'm gonna say theater. I'm gonna say theater. Engineering.
Engineering. Dude, when I got this far, I thought I was going to say catering. I was like, catering? Oh, I missed
It's not a.
Yeah.
Everybody has to eat. Yeah, everyone's got to eat. All right, engineering.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's like the more tried and true version of computer science.
Mhm.
It's the one that's been around for a century.
Yeah,
I agree with this, Dave.
beep,
I agree with
beep,
this.
boop, and this is.
And we've
I
had
agree with this. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with this.
for like way longer.
Engineers make a lot of money.
These guys together sent a man to the moon.
I think this is
Well,
it. I think this is it.
This all honestly just makes a ton of sense and was maybe predictable the whole time.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Let us know what you did to educate yourself. More.
I'm surprised he ain't having an engineer friend. I'm not gonna lie. He had damn near 8 friends that went to 8 different college degrees. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's insane. It's actually insane. I gotta give it to him. It's actually insane. Shout out to these guys though. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I love every single one of you. If you actually made it this far, can you please comment down below so I know who's our OG? Alright? If you're not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. We're almost so close to 20. We're 8 subscribers away, and I love every single one of y'all. I hope to see you next video, okay? And yeah, if you want to watch me live, I'm live every single day from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. live down below on Twitch. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.